Hi, my name is Homing and I will talk about some my opinions based on the argument scenes from the movie Marriage Story. This scene shows a strong argument between a husband and the wife. There are so many auditory vocal channels got involved, and the one part which is very outstanding for me and grabbed my attention fast is how they change their intonations. They change their intonations for many times during this argument. They usually start talking in a normal voice and suddenly increase their volume. Sometimes they talk so loud that even breaks their voice. I noticed that there were four different kinds of changing intonations in this video and have different purposes. The first type of changing intonations happen when both of the wife and husband have lost control of their temper. Although both of them are angry during this whole argument, they can still control their voice and try to express their feelings and opinions in a normal way for the most of the time. However, at some moment, a strong emotion will just kick in. For example, maybe they just recall some very bad experience from their partner or their marriage and become extremely mad and lost control of their voice. For example, at the end of this argument, the wife just said to the husband, he's been selfish for so long that he cannot even recognize that selfish anymore in a normal voice. And suddenly she yelled at her husband, "You are such a jerk." This shows that she lost her tempers at the moment and her intonation also changed as well. This is to relieve her feelings to her husband. The second kind of changing intonations is when both of them are talking at the same time. They will increase their volume to try to cover each other's voice, so there will be only one person talking at the time. This also happens in our daily life, and this phenomenon is very common. When people will try to get each other's attentions or respect when they are talking, they will increase their volume to let others notice. This is what changing intonations will help people get in a daily conversation. The third type of changing intonation in this video is when others, most of the time, it's the husband says something that's very triggering to his wife. She will change her intonation. For example, when the husband says, "You are just like your mother," this is clearly very triggering to his wife. And her wife, in her heart, she started talking in a normal voice to defend her mother. She said, "My mother is a wonderful mother." And she suddenly increased her volume and say, "How can you compare my mothering to my mother?" Clearly, that's very triggering to her. In the bottom of her heart, this is something she cannot accept or admit. This reaction is much like a instantly safe self-defense reaction. It shows that her mental activity that she cares more about herself than her mother. It happens in real life as well. For example, if someone misunderstands you in a serious way, you will deny that and with a loud voice because you are use the intonation to defend yourself naturally. This is three-type changing intonations. It's all about increasing volume. However, there are another change of intonations that involve a decreasing volume. At the end of the video, the husband and the wife start to apologize to each other. Their volume is low, that creates a strong difference to their way of talking before. When people talking in a low volume, other listeners will assume that the speaker has a peaceful and friendly attitude. This is rare to see people arguing in a small voice, and it is also very rare to see people apologize in a loud voice. This is a common way when people want to express their the feelings with their different intonations. This is very important vocal channels in the daily communications. Thank you for listening.